Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. Cindy here from CLB Craft Creations, and this is the card that we're making today. This is actually a card sketch challenge that I'm doing over at Chick and Click. It is a paid subscription. Painted Petals stamp set from the Current Occasions catalog, and the Stacked with Love paper, the DSP stack. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with our card base, which is a standard Whisper White, cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And we're going to, I'm actually going to use a little bit of Post-it tape just because I want to make sure that I don't over stamp or stamp over my edge there. Make sure you can see that. I'm going to use some crisp cantaloupe ink. And I'm going to use the little dots. So the sketch, and I'll put the sketch up. So you can see that. So the sketch has a scalloped edge, and I thought that I didn't really want to do a scalloped edge because I didn't want to do it exactly the way that the sketch was. So I found this little dot stamp, border stamp, and I figured I would do that. So I'm just going to ink that up with the crisp cantaloupe, and I'm going to put that all down the side of the card. It's basically mimicking, if you can imagine, a scalloped border. Okay, so that's that. I'm also going to, that's actually all for that. I'm going to take a scrap of, set that aside to dry. I'm going to take a scrap of Whisper White, and I'm going to use my Real Red ink, and I'm going to stamp the thank you from the Painted Petals set. It could be anywhere. Okay. And then I'm going to use my postage stamp or punch. I'm slurring my words today. And we're just going to punch that out. Okay, we can set that aside for a minute. I'm done with our stamping, believe it or not. Not a whole lot of stamping on this card. So here's my sample. Alright, so then the next step we're going to do, get this stuff out of the way. I'm going to take a strip of crisp cantaloupe, which is cut at 1 inch by 5 1/2, so it's going to be the full length of the card. And then our Stacked with Love Designer Series paper, which is actually cut at 3 7/8 by 5 1/2. And then I'm just going to layer that right on top in the corner. Just use some snail. Line that up. Okay, and then we're going to take some of the white baker's twine. I smudged, I got some ink on there, and unfortunately it was going the wrong direction, so I just switched it around rather than replacing it, because I'm going to put my butterfly in there, and I don't want to waste the paper, so I'm going to just do my best to try and cover it up. Okay, and then we're just going to wrap this around twice, and then I'm going to cut off my scissors. Take a piece of Scotch tape, and I'm just going to secure those ends in the back. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to take a piece of Calypso Coral with my butterfly punch. Punch that out. I'm going to use my basic pearls, and I just cut 3 of my tiny pearls. Just going to take those off, and then we're going to slide those right into the middle. Okay, and then we'll use just a half of a dimensional on the back. That way his little wings can fly. Okay, so that's done with that. Take this, and I also have a, this is 1 1/4 piece of real red cardstock, and I'm going to go ahead and mount my thank you sentiment on that. And this fits right inside, so you'll have just the red poking through the postage pieces. And then I'm going to pop that actually up on a dimensional, and 1 is plenty. Okay, so those pieces are ready. Now we're going to go ahead and attach our DSP piece to the card. Now you can see that I cut this just enough, or just small enough that just the dots are showing on the white. Okay, now you can pop this up if you want. I'm just going to lay it with regular adhesive. Make sure you line it up with your edges. If there's a little overhang on any of the sides, you're going to want it to be on your right hand side so that you can cut that off, but mine's pretty even. And go ahead and put our sentiment down here in the corner. Okay, and then we just need to add our butterfly, and like I said, I'm going to put that right over here so that it hides the little ink mistake that I had, and there is my finished card. I think it turned out really nice. It's really quick and easy, and like I said, sometimes you just need a little bit of inspiration, so that's why I chose to do this card sketch today. But I hope that you liked today's card project. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. And until next time, see you later.